What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are doing freaking good. Clean off the table here a little bit. So I want to make a quick little video, just a live, you know, tearing down a 4L60E real quick while I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So I know it's been a while since I've been on here. Well, whew, shaky. What's up? Pump, 4L60 pump right here. Pump gasket, hard as a rock, go figure. So inside of the pump is the gears. We're not going to take that apart right now, but the gears pump fluid through the transmission and applies pressure to the transmission in order for it to switch gears between the clutch packs. How's Zach doing on the bike? He's doing good. There's that face. Yeah, there's that face. Miss you, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video here. I figured I'd just go live right now. First thing I thought, been a while since I've seen anything from you. What's up? Beard looking good, brother. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been taking a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube. It's been busy at the shop and stuff, so sometimes you don't have a lot of time for things sometimes, you know what I mean? And I like YouTube. It's just a message got held for review, whatever. I'll look at it later. I just haven't had time to do it, really, to be honest. What's up? What's up? Like a drum kit right there. Band doesn't look bad. Band don't look bad at all. How are the kitters? Kitters are good. Band don't look bad. Put it over there. Alrighty, so we have our one drum. I think this is a low reverse, if I remember correctly. Low reverse drum. What do we got here? How you doing today? I'm doing good. Doing the same thing right now, buddy. Pulling a tranny apart. I need a screwdriver. I'm going to take a look at these clutches. Come here. Come here, you little rat bastard. There we go. Clutches look good. Looks brand new, actually. What the freak? So the complaint on this transmission was 3/4 clutch plaque slipping, which is in here. And this, can't really see it, but I'll reposition the camera. Hold on. I'm gonna reposition the camera. Let me wipe my grimy little freaking hands off here and move some other stuff out of the way. Stand by. There we go. There. This guy here. Input drum. So 3/4's in here, and the complaint was 3/4 slipping. These, if I remember correctly, lower reverse look good. How dare you choose your real life over YouTube? I know, right, man? It's fucking crazy. The man, the myth, the beard is back. It's back for a little bit. I just want to make this little live for you guys. Because I'm lonely at the shop is basically what it comes down to. I'm here, I'm all by myself, as per usual. And just need some company, you know? It's my bearing. There's one more bearing that needs to come out of there. I need my pick. Or not bearing, but spacer, basically. One more spacer. How's the boy? What's up with these days? Oh, not much, man. Just, you know, living my best life, I guess. Guess you can kind of say. Living my best life. What other questions we got here? How long you been doing the tube? Oh, God, fucking 2017? I would say 2017 I've been doing it. I'm doing it for a while. So, doing it for a while. There's our spacer. Little spacer. Goes on top of the bearing right here. Right. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh. What kind of power are you going to that going to support? It's not going to be anything crazy. It's just going in a 4-wheel drive truck. So it's not going to be like a crazy high performance build. But there's a bunch of upgraded parts. There's a bunch of upgraded parts that are going in there, so that's a long time. I know. I've been doing it for 7 years. Yeah, 7 years is a long time. How's the boys doing? The boys are doing good. The boys are doing good. One of these days we'll start on Sachs Integra turbo build, Chevy SS. Versus Ford GT, obviously. Come on now, think about that. Oh yeah, these look burned up, guys. Hold on, these look burned up. Come on, baby. There we go. Ooh, doggy. You see some fucked up. Fucked up clutches. Alright, here we go. Smoky. Smoky, guys. Look at that. They actually don't look like they were slipping. Oh yeah, they were slipping. Look at that. I'll show you here in a minute. Hold on a minute. So, you can see by the steels there. See how the steels look? I was definitely slipping its ass off. Definitely slipping. So that's good to know because that was the only complaint. Everything else seemed to work fine. So, steels. Nice thing is you can use the steels over. The clutch is actually in bad shape. I'm kind of curious what the clearance was on these actually. It's really the deciding factor. Put them back in here real quick. I want to see what the clearance is, just out of curiosity. How much to rebuild a transmission? Email me at diabloformula@hotmail.com and I'll quote you, all depending on what tranny it is. I only build really 4L60s and T56s. I don't really build anything else. I can build 350s and stuff like that, but, you know, this is like a side hustle thing for me, I guess. I don't really do it all the time, but I know how to do it. And then stuff like that. So, F-150 twin turbo, big twin turbo, 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, hell yeah, why not? Okay. I'm just checking the clearance real quick on this 3/4 clutch back. Yeah. It's not too bad. I mean, might have just been low on oil or something, maybe. I don't know. That's not bad, actually. I don't know where my feeler gauge is right now, so Would you throw a 700R4 in the dumpster or worth the rebuild? It's worth the rebuild behind an LS. I've done 700R4s behind LSs before. They are worth the rebuild. They really are. You just got to build them right, that's all. A lot of people shun down the 700. The 700 is basically the same as the 406D. The only difference is the 406D is electronically driven, as you can see. Right here's the harness. Right there's the harness for a 406D. As opposed to a 700R4, which is 700R4 is freaking hydraulically driven with a TV cable, throttle cable that applies pressure to the pressure valve, makes it shift. That's the only difference really. It's really the biggest, honestly the biggest difference. The tranny's really not bad. Got the rest of these clutches, inspect it. Is that a Mercedes in the background? Yeah, unfortunately it is. Not mine though. Not my Mercedes. Ford Sprag. We're going to open the Ford Sprag and see what that looks like. Handy, apologies. I should have said boys, just that I really enjoyed you and Zach letting. Yeah, hope we get back out there and make videos again. Just, he's busy. He works a lot, man. He works a whole lot. Actually, I got to call his boss today, which is my customer. One of my customers. I got to talk to him about the car that's sitting down here. So, okay, I can go there. These clutches look brand spanking new. Wonder if he had this thing rebuilt or something. I'm gonna have to ask him if he had this thing rebuilt, because I'm gonna be honest with you, this thing looks fresh. Bearing, Sprag bearing. This thing really looks good. This thing looks really good, actually. I'll be getting some upgrades though. Rest of my clutches right here. Oh, put them there. Okay. All right. This is the input drum. There you go. Good old input drum. Look at that. So that's got to get cleaned up and taken apart. There's pistons inside of there that apply pressure to all these clutches right here that I just took out, that give you your gears, your 1, 2, reverse, 3, 4, stuff like that. Friction, red friction altos. Yeah, I know. 34 element Sprag, 4080. My builder, I was told, was good. Forgot the solenoid tube. Huh. The reverse servo pin doesn't spin. Friction welded. Maybe 400 shot. Yeah, let's do it, man. Fucking 400 shot all day long. You got to get the rear planetary and sun gear out of here now. Let's see. Where is my tool? Stand by, everybody. Stand by. Okay, anyway, it's probably my toolbox. I think it is in my toolbox, actually. Yep. Okay. What's this? All right, stand by. I got to go to my toolbox. Do you have any experience with the first Gen Colorados with the 3.7s and what you think of the truck? They're good trucks. Glad to see you after such a while, Eddie. Hope to see you again soon, Jeff. I'll be around. I have the same short. My work shorts. All right, I'll be back. I got to get a tool. Stand by. These guys right here. Good old Snappy. These were like a whole bunch of money back in the day when I bought these things. What questions do we have? Handy. Been subbed since you basically started the channel. I'm glad you're still on YouTube. Hope you and Mike are still buddies. I talk to Mike every now and again. It's not a whole bunch. So, okay. Now, we have a snap ring in here that needs to come out. Actually, I have a freaking, I need to do something first. That's what I need to do. So, I need to take, this is my spring for my servo. So, I forgot it was in there. Servo, spring, goes on the servo, right there. I forgot it was in the training still, so my fault. Let's see. These are a lifesaver. Yes, they are. If I'm a broke dick garage engineer, how would you go about making a transmission holder? I got a welder. The one I bought off of a buddy of mine here. You can't really see it. He made the whole bracket and everything. He's a welder too. He made the bracket, but you can actually buy these now online. That they go into a engine hoist or engine stand. Basically, they fit right into an engine stand and they bolt down. You can put almost any transmission on that thing and rotate it. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, right, engine stand. Veterans back, glad to see you, bro. Yeah, thanks, man. Good afternoon from South Africa. That's fucking awesome, South Africa. If you can weld though, you can make. I mean, if I didn't have the bracket on the tranny right now, here I'll show you. So you can make that bracket. Hold on a minute. There, that's the bracket right there. Little T-handles. There's another T-handle right there. Very simple setup to make. Not a bad setup to make. If you have a transmission, you can size it around a 4L60 or 700 or something. Especially if you're doing GM trainees, you can just focus around that one, and it'll hold stuff. I actually have 2 holes. You can't really see them drilled into my bench here. For when I built the Grand Prix transmission, I could bolt the face down to that, and rebuild the tail and everything back up again, which was a pain in the butt, to be honest. Bend a thick piece of metal and pinch them dowel holes. Yep, that's pretty much. I mean, this metal is probably 1/2 inch, I think. Stand by. I'll fucking measure for you, amazing people. It's actually 3/8. It's a little bit bigger than 3/8 steel. It moves around a little bit, to be honest, but it's not. I mean, it holds. It holds real good. I would probably use closer to 1/2 inch steel for heavier transmissions, like 6L90s, 6L80s, 4L80s, but 350s, 4L60s, 700 R4s, 400 turbos, stuff of that nature. Pretty fucking easy to, pretty easy to hold. You know, you can use 3D steel, it'll hold it no problem. But if I were able to get another one and do it again, I would do 1/2-inch bends or 1/2-inch steel. What did the trans come out of? It came out of a truck. It came out of a truck. Like a Chevy 1500 or something. I don't know. You gotta take man, I feel weird doing YouTube now, to be honest. Not gonna lie, it feels kind of weird being back on YouTube or making somewhat of a video. I was gonna make a regular video for you guys, but I just kind of said, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this. Come on here for a live for a while and talk to you guys and stuff. And hang out, basically. Yeah, tear this tranny down. Maybe show you a thing or three. I don't know. Trying to figure out what actual video I'm gonna make next. It's edited, you know, actual edited video. That way you guys can enjoy it, you know what I mean? My nose itches. Somebody must be talking about me. Need to get this tail shaft off because I need to access the end of the output shaft to address the snap ring that's up top here and try to answer questions at the same time. Holy crap, it's been a hot minute. Yeah, it has, man. I didn't know if you were quit or what the deal was. I stopped watching Street Speed and a lot of the channels like it, but I always liked watching your stuff. Thank you, I appreciate it. Filming videos is a lot of work, I'm sure. It is. It is a lot of work. The work is the editing. Filming's not really that hard. If you plan things out, the filming part's not hard at all. I can pick up the camera and just start filming shit all over the place. It's going home and spending 4 or 5 hours editing the video, uploading the video, monetizing the video. If it's not monetized, trying to review it to monetize it, and then put it out there so everybody can actually like see it and stuff. And to be honest with you, it gets a little disappointing when you put a video up of something that's actually worth something and it gets 1,000 views and you have 180,000 subscribers. It's like, what the hell is YouTube doing? And I'm not trying to make this a bitch fest, but what the hell is YouTube doing? I think a lot of it personally is TikTok. I think TikTok's taken over. But that's fine. All great things must come to an end, you know what I mean? But I still want to do YouTube videos just for the fun of it, you know what I mean? My eyes itching, I got tranny fluid on my fingers. Filming, editing on top of working on several cars seems overwhelming. It is overwhelming. The shop alone's overwhelming. Would a 350 hold up to a 3 LS stroker? Belt, yes, it can, but a 400 would be so much better. Curious about how the Duramax is doing. Also, how the boys doing? The boys are doing good. The Duramax is out here and it's doing fucking amazing. Actually, it runs, it drives. I had a buddy come by and drive it yesterday. He wanted to take it out and stuff, so I let him drive it. I was like, yeah, take it for a spin, man. I don't care, whatever. So he went and took it for a spin yesterday, and he loves it. He loves the power. He was curious about the Duramax Tuner turbo and tuning and stuff like that. And I told him, I was like, dude, I was like, just take it for a fucking drive. Take it for a drive. And see for yourself. You know what I mean? No point in asking me. Get out of here. No point in asking me when you can just take it for a drive. So he took it for a drive, and he loved it. So I don't know if he's going to upgrade or anything like that with Duramax Tuner, which makes amazing products for Duramaxes. They make products for other things too, so. Okay, stand by, everybody. I'm having life crisis issues here. I can break out my ratcheting wrenches, like blue points. to get this tail shaft the hell off of here. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Is it Thursday? I don't freaking know anymore. I don't even pay attention to the week anymore. It's like all of a sudden Friday's here, and then I'm working Saturday and Sunday anyway, so. So it don't really matter. Don't matter anymore. I just do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Give me a minute. I'm gonna get over there and look at the questions. So, you know, I gotta work too. So. It's a cloudy day here in Pennsylvania. Okay. Tail shaft is off. We'll put that in the bell housing. Put the bolts back here, and then now we'll put it right here like this. Okay. It's over here, so it catches the liquid that's falling out and making a mess. What do we got question-wise? Let's see real quick. What all is done to the Duramax now? Everything except for a short block. Curious about how the Duramax, yeah, I did right there. I'm trying to beef up a 350 up with a nice cam, forge it. If you're talking about an engine, if you're talking about a tranny, get every part you can for it. I think it's just tuner, turbo injectors, and maybe head studs, full exhaust. Okay, Andy, you are a humble and hardworking man. Some don't think so, I'll tell you that. Do you mess with a two-piece drive shafts or all or nothing over 89 inches? That's a very good question. I'm always a big fan of solid drive shafts, but over 89 inches you might get vibration unless it's high RPM balanced, and you still might get vibrations. Two pieces are nice, but if you're making a lot of horsepower, you definitely don't want a two-piece, to be honest. Keep your popo hands off my man, Gothic King Cobra. What? Ride your bike yet? We had some nice days. We did have some nice days. What kinds of numbers does it put down? What kind of numbers does what put down? I'm building a turbo 350. I don't deal with turbo, well, I built two turbo 350s. I don't build a lot of them, so. Okay. Let's, this is going to be a fun one, guys. So we got to hold the shaft. We got to press it up while we get this fucking thing off here. Oh, almost. There we go. Look at that guy right there. That guy held that in, held the shaft in. So now, handy dandy hammer. And we have the shaft. We have the shaft right here, guys. The shaft right there, because we don't need that anymore. What else we got? Hello from Las Vegas. Hello. Duramax. Duramax is doing great. You need to lay off the meth pipe, my guy. I don't do drugs. I never have done drugs. Never will do drugs. So I'm good to go there. I do like the beer though. I like to have a beer every now and again. Beer's not. I like a beer. Beer's okay with me. A little bit of beer. Not a lot. Alright, so this is your planetary gear. Do you want to know why it's called a planetary gear? Because it looks like it has planets that rotate around. Stand by. Stand by. You guys, I'm going to blow your guys' mind. Blow your guys' mind here in a minute. So, planetary goes on down. And then you have what's called your sun gear. And your sun gear sits on top of this guy right there. Oh, you can't see it, but regardless, you can't see it. Oh, here it is. There's your sun gear. That's your sun shell. I'm a dumbass. So sun shell, sun gear. I'm an idiot. There you go. Sun gear, sun shell, right there. Bam. So that's how that works. I'm going to put that back in there for right now so I don't mix anything the hell up. So forward or rear planetary goes in here. goes in there. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay. I'm being dumb. I'm doing things backwards when I don't need to be doing things backwards, honestly. There. Done. Get it out of my face. I'm like doing extra work that I don't need to be doing because I'm focusing on you guys here. That can go in there. And we have clutches in the very back here. That's weird. So, clean my table off. Elbows on it because that would suck. Sun gear. Yeah, I know, man. I got it. What else we got going on here? Hello from Vegas. Yada yada yada. I'm done. Not doing math. That's so fucking fucked up, man. What did you have for breakfast? I actually had a McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit thingy and a cup of coffee. What would you recommend a 350 engine to do for a mild build? I don't know. I don't mess with 350 engines, man. I would say heads cam intake. You know, just like any other engine, to be honest with you. Just like any other engine. But like I said, I don't really mess with them so much, so I really don't know, to be honest. I'm an LS guy. LS LTs. LS freaking LTs. That's what I do. I don't mess with 350s. So get this camera back right again. Yeah. Big block go-to? I have no idea. Like I said, I don't mess with that type of stuff. Sup, Jenny? Putting in the work? Yeah, I'm putting in something. After doing what you do for yours, I know it's stressful being a first-class tech. I'm sorry, master tech. Been watching you, Cam Mike C7. How's the white Phoenix, white Firebird, if you still have it? I do still have the Ghost. I still have Ghost. Ghost is on the other side of the shop. Ghost is empty, no engine. Zach's doing great. If everybody asking about Zach, Zach is he's doing great. He's doing freaking amazing. He's doing good, guys. Need my big screwdriver here. Issues that need tissues. Yeah, isn't that the damn truth? Issues that need tissues. So this spring-loaded freaking snap ring down here is a little bit of a bitch to get to. But that's okay, because we got specialty tools. It's called a screwdriver and a freaking pick, guys. Chevrolet, Dodge, or Ford, what would you say has the best sounding engines? I don't know. Honestly, I think the Ford Mustang 5.0s with a Flowmaster on it were the best sounding in the world. They sounded freaking amazing. But the LSs sound, you know, that's old technology, but the LSs sound good right now. So I like LSs and LTs. ZL1s, man, 6th gen ZL1s, oh, duty. They take the cake sometimes. They take the cake sometimes. I need a freaking light. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. This snap ring is a biatch to get out sometimes. You gotta kind of finesse it. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Bingo. Got it. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. I don't know how freaking good I am. I'm actually starting to get like into this now. I'm a little weird at first. Mustang have the best sound. Yes, they do. LS3 sounds good. Would you discuss the trans in a messy, cluttered garage? Would you... What? Would you disassemble a trans in a messy garage? Any tips on removing the big snap rings? You need a screwdriver, big screwdriver. I agree. I grew up loving Chevy, but the Mustang 5.0 been growing on me. Yeah, they do sound good. Was there any other questions? I just want to make sure I didn't miss any of you guys. Hello, I've been trying to get in contact with you about your vehicle's extended warranty. Oh shit, I'll call you right back, man. I'll call you right back. What is Zach up to these days? He's working. Zach works for a customer of mine, and he's been working there for 8 months now. Plus he does reserves. And he's doing real good. Makes good money. And all that fun stuff. So, come on. Snap ring. Right there, guys. Big old snap ring. So now we need this guy back. I'm going to stick it up here in the hole. There we go. Basically what that does is it unsticks the rear sprag setup, which is, that goes there. Rear sprag setup right there. And then rear planetary right there. What trans or custom? It's a customer's trans. It's a 4L60E, Jenny. Are you still riding? I have my bike. Good to hear he's doing well. What are you fixing? 4L60E transmission with bad 3/4 clutches is what I'm fixing. Okay, here's our, these are really nice clutches. This had to have been rebuilt at some point, to be honest. This had to have been rebuilt. I just can't believe that this wasn't rebuilt. And he said, I can't believe that. I'm gonna have to talk to him and be like, yo boss, was this thing rebuilt? And he's gonna be like, oh, it was built 6 months ago. And now it's 3/4 slipping. I'm like, I can tell. I'm like, I can tell, boss. I can tell. Actually, that doesn't go there. Did I just mixed myself up. It goes there like this. Okay. Ooh, boys and girls, man. I'm like fucking confusing the hell out of myself here because I'm fucking talking to you guys. But I'm cool with that. Even though I know how to put these things back together pretty good. You're a cool guy, I try to be. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I know this guy, I like this guy. You like this guy? I like this guy too. He's pretty fucking awesome sometimes. What's the hardest platform you've worked on? That's a good question. Hardest fucking Audi. Audi Volkswagen's the fucking worst. Back in the day when I would, before I got into before I got into LSs, but when I was starting out, and I was just kind of doing whatever I could do to make money, I was working on Audi and Volkswagens sometimes. You know, friends of mine had twin turbo S4s and junk. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. That's crazy, dude. I won't even touch them damn cars. I won't even touch them. Won't even fucking touch them. Miss you calling Zach Linda. Yeah, I still call him fucking Linda. He's a little dick. What your name? My name Andy. My name Fred. My name Jeff. Do you have dreams of working on a recent vehicle, or maybe you messed up doing a job, etc.? Do you have dreams of working? Oh my God! Let me tell you something. Good morning from Northern California. Good morning, Chico. I have. You guys might laugh about this. To be honest, you guys might fucking laugh about this, but I shit you not. There's been times I've had nightmares about fucking cars in the shop. I've literally had legit wake up sweating in the middle of the night nightmares about cars that were in the shop that I was working on that maybe weren't done yet, or maybe something was going on where something broke and I had to fix it or something of that nature. Nightmares, guys. Fucking terrible. Like, wake up sweating. And I know that might sound funny to you guys, but man, it's the fucking truth. Like, it's crazy. Anybody that has a shop could probably very well understand that, to be honest. Could very well understand that shit. Okay. Then we have our springy. Our springy. No springy right there, guys. That's pretty much it. We just have the rear piston that needs to come out, but that's a different tool, and there's a different way of taking that out. That I don't do with the tool, so I usually do that when I start putting it back together anyways. I'll go ahead and put that tool up there and shit. So that's pretty much it. Let's recap. Let's recap, everybody. Turn the camera around here. There we go. So we have our transmission. That's the inside of our transmission. Greetings from Russian mechanics. Nice. My name is Jeff. It's not uncommon to have nightmares about the work you do. I hear from other people in different careers. It seems common. Yeah, and that's just, it's sad, dude. When you're having nightmares about your job, oh my God, like that's terrible. Where the valve body sits, where the servo sits in here, guys. And the knees are all the parts. We got a sun shell, we got everything else, clutches, pump, bell housing, tail shaft, drum, which that drum is fucked up. I actually have another one of these drums, which is good. Parts, valve body, pan. Oil was very nice in this thing. Hardly no metal whatsoever, to be honest. It was actually pretty good. So I can't. I'm gonna have to talk to him and be like, hey man, like this ain't that bad, but I'm gonna upgrade everything anyways for him and stuff, and replace everything that needs to be replaced regardless. But yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised. Usually when I tear these apart, they're destroyed, just freaking destroyed. Yeah, man, I couldn't do what you do. I have to give up. Give props, definitely not easy. And it's, you know, it is what it is. What's a car you would dream to have in your garage? To work on or to own? Oh, what the hell was that? Russian. I don't know Russian, man. Try installing pool pumps and having your hand get sucked into a jet. Yeah, nah, I'm good on that shit. I'm good on that. What was the other question? What was your dream car that you would have? Specify to work on or to own. To work on or to own. To work on, my own. The Bird, Ghost. If I had to work on one. To own, I would love to have a DeLorean. Like a DeLorean is my like dream vehicle, mainly because I'm a big Back to the Future fan. I really like Back to the Future, so that's mainly why I want a DeLorean, honestly. But yeah, if I had a dream vehicle in the garage to work on, it would be that. It would be that. I've been watching for about 7 years, and it's been so crazy how far the shop and you have come. Fuck the haters. Yeah, well. There's always going to be haters. I mean, it's never going to get rid of that. You know what I mean? Great trilogy. It was a great trilogy. There's always talk of like them coming out with a new one, but in a way, I kind of hope they don't come out with a remake because I don't think they can capture. When it comes to Back to the Future, I don't think they're going to be able to ever capture what they got from the first one, the second one, and even the third one. Yeah, but I don't think they're ever going to be able to catch that kind of pizzazz again on a remake. This is heavy. Yeah, it's so heavy, man. That's what up. Ellis Swap. Ellis Swap the world. Ellis Swap the world, guys. Oh, man. I've been on here for 43 freaking minutes. Why become a mechanic when you can do it only? Dude, I'm about to do OnlyFans, man. Would you? I'll do OnlyFans. I'll have like sexy pictures of me on my toolbox and stuff, holding wrenches. I'll be like this. Hold on. I'm gonna practice for you guys since I have them on here and like this and like this and like this, right? I'm just gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like you know, that should make some money. That should make money right there. I'll give it a shot. I'll let you know. Been watching for years. Also, since you and Mike and Steve hung. Yeah, not a long time ago. I can't believe I've been doing it this long. OnlyFans. Oh, shit. Hell yeah, man. All right, nice seeing you. But I got to get some what? Pro mask turn in? Okay, good for you. Andy 2024. Yeah, not going to happen. Andy 2024 would be badass, though. Not going to lie. Badass. Now I gotta clean this fucking tranny up. Handy 2020 asterisk or whatever the hell that symbol was. What are you doing? I tore apart a transmission, as you can see. All the parts are off camera over here. That's what I'm doing. So now I'm just talking basically. I'm just fucking dicking the dog and wasting time and hanging out with you fellers and all that fun jazz. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing. Because once I get off of here, I gotta clean this transmission up and all that stuff, and I'm gonna go get some lunch or something. I don't even know what time it is, but get some lunch and freaking that's it. I prefer driving my truck with no oil in it. I know, man. It's a great way to do it. I rebuilt a 704, ran into pressure problems, and it burned up in like 2,000 miles. Now rocking a 5-speed conversion in the IROC. Okay. Seems to be just fine. Okay. Live YouTube easier than editing? If so, do it more. It is, because the only problem with it is nobody wants to rewatch. I mean, if I did a live like at nighttime when there's more viewers on, because right now there's only 38 viewers in here and 18 likes, which ain't a lot, but it is fucking noon. I mean, people are working and stuff, just like myself. That's a face I haven't seen in a while. Not sure why you don't pop up on the algorithm. I haven't made a video in like 3.5 months. That's why I haven't popped up on the algorithm, buddy. Somebody just donated $4.99 maybe. I don't even know. Someone's at $4.99. I'm like, shut. My truck leaks so much oil. I don't need to do oil changes. It flushes itself. And nothing wrong with that, man. You know it has oil in it if it's leaking oil. You know what I'm saying? You know there's oil in it if it's leaking oil, guys. What was I saying now? I totally fucking forgot what I was saying. My beard's all fucked up and shit. I missed the content. The Tiburon was peak. Yeah, the Tiburon. Listen, the Tiburon went to better things so we can move forward onto better things with content on the channel, like the Integra, for example. Hey man, I'm right outside the shop. I'm too afraid to come inside the door. Come inside the door if you're outside the shop. I don't care. Always got your notifications. Hit the bell. Yeah. I'm in the back though. I'm not in the front, Andrew. So if you are here, come on in. I don't give a shit, dude. Because I'll just, hang out. Is he gonna come in? Is he gonna make a guest appearance, Andrew? Are you? Are you, buddy? I'm waiting for you. I'm freaking waiting for you, man. What's your experience with 10 bolts? They're junk. They're fucking junk. 10 bolt GM rears? Trash. Don't. Honestly, if you have the opportunity to put, say you have a 98 02 Trans Am, Camaro, Trans Am, whatever. If you can, take the 10 bolt out and put an upgrade to a 12 bolt or a 9-inch. Okay? I knew you were bluffing, Andrew. I freaking knew it. I was all excited. I was like, yay, a fan. And now I'm all alone again. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. 10 bolts can be upgraded a little bit, but I wouldn't, to be honest. I'm in Louisiana. Well, start driving, Andrew. Shit, start fucking driving, dude. You'll get here in 18 hours or whatever. Yeah, back to 10 bolts, though. Nah, fuck the 10 bolts. You know what I mean? If you can upgrade, I can be there by 3. Thanks for making him lonely. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Make me all lonely as shit. I don't know what I'm going to do now. What if we were just sleeved up and watch you work? What if showed up and watch you work? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like when people watch me work. There's been customers who are like, well, can I just come by and like watch you work? I'm like, please don't. If there's one thing a mechanic does not like, it's freaking having other people watch them work on a constant basis. You know what I mean? It's not something fun, to be honest. I like working by myself. I like touching everything by myself. That sounded weird. But regardless, I like touching everything by myself, which also, that sounds weird again. Don't take that the wrong way, guys. But I don't like people watching and helping. And, you know, I've had customers in the past like, hey, man, well, I can do this while you do that. I'm like, no, please don't. Because you're just going to mix me up and get me all fucking messed up because I'm trying to focus on doing one thing. But at the same time, I'm like watching you do what you're doing to make sure you're doing it right. Because then I'm just going to have to, if you fuck up, I'm just doing your shit anyways. You know what I mean? Sure, for extra labor. Yeah. Somebody's message was restricted for some reason. I don't know why. Ball sack. 2017 Renegade keeps jumping from letting off the gas. Any ideas? Jumping? Keeps jumping? What do you mean? We're going to consistently judge you and say you're wrong. I know. It's okay. Jimmy has lost his privilege to speak. You ever work on yeah, I have, and I don't like them. Hold on, I'm missing questions here, guys. Just want to make sure I get everybody, that's all. Master techs need to concentrate. Yes. Focus, breathe, and love first. Hard shifting. Hard shifting? I don't know, fucking high pressure in the line or something if it's hard shifting. Hard shifting? It could be, I forgot what year it was, but excuse me, it could be shift solenoid, pressure solenoid, bad pressure solenoid. It's a Jeep thing you wouldn't understand. Facts. This is kind of fun, just answering questions at this point. I almost, I'll be right back. I'm going to get a chair, sit down. Okay. Much better. I was getting tired. Standing up. I'm old, man. I'll be doing that shit. So, okay, let's see. Stand by, Andrew. I'm reading. Everybody's yelling at me. There's another message that was held for review for some reason. I don't fucking know. Is there a direct fit 12 bolt for a 98 to 02 F body or just a custom made one? Strange. Moser makes them. A lot of companies make rears for that vehicle. A lot of aftermarket companies make rears too, but you're going to pay money. That's the problem. Andy, read my last comment. I don't, you got to say it again there, Andrew. You already made me sad once. Now you're going to make me sad again. How's your crotch rocket doing? Doing great. I'm local to this guy. Are you? Where are you at? He's a master tech. I thought he was just winging it. Yeah, I'm just full sending it at this point. Just wing it. I'm not a certified master tech, if that's really what the question is. I think a two-shot on LS3 is safe with enough fuel. Yes, it is. It's very safe, actually. With enough of fuel and making sure you keep an eye on timing, it'll be extremely safe. You'll never have to worry about it. I wonder, I'm going to look at something here, guys. I don't see these restricted messages. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's cash app is not letting me support. Your dirty ass. What's your cash? Oh. Hold on a minute. My Cash App is Diablo Formula Racing. If any of you want to support the channel or support what I'm doing, it is Diablo Formula Racing, same as the shop. All right, let me look through these questions. I'm about to build a 4T65. Might rage quit halfway through. The 4L65 is no different than the 4L60 and the 4L70E. All the same transmission, basically, just in a newer model vehicle. The 4L65 or the 4T, oh, you're talking about 4T65. Fuck that. I just built one of those. Yeah, nah. I just did that in a in the GTP. So that's a 4T65 HD. My biggest suggestion is to watch a rebuild. There's a guy on YouTube that I watched tear one down and put one back together. That's what I followed because I never built one before except for the Grand Prix. It was a mess. I hated it. I don't ever want to do it again. But you can do it. You definitely can. Local and close to his shop. Just go hang out with Andy. Seems accepting and pro LGBT. Oh, geez. Logan, listen, I don't care what anybody's beliefs are. Just don't force them on me. That's all I care about. Logan, how long have you been watching Andy. Probably a long time, I'm sure. Cool, thanks. The dealership is looking at it for the second time. It's a stealership, you mean? Not the dealership, the stealership. By the way, is it me who did? I have, there's a, yeah, I think you did donate, to be honest. Thank you very much. I 100% support and am grateful that you guys are donating. I didn't know you could even do that on a live, but thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. I'm very, very thankful for that. Again, if you don't want to go through junk YouTube and you do want to donate, you can do, my Cash App is Diablo Formula Racing, and you can send it to that if you want. It's up to you. I'm not asking you guys to. I'm just saying, since people are doing it, I didn't know you could do that type of thing. Can we see some cars, please? There's a vet right behind me. I don't really want to walk around the shop and be honest with you. 6 years because of the Duramax. I have one. Nice. You have anything? You know anything about the 1994 Chevy 704 for losing overdrive? When it's up to temp, just shifts down when it's up to temp. It could be the clutch is burnt up, possibly. It could. You sure it's not slipping? Put 2-inch headers on my LS3 vet, made 430 a wheel. Is that good numbers? Is your vet automatic or 6-speed? Slow C6. Is it a 6-speed or a manual or automatic? An automatic, I mean, if it's 6-speed, it's good numbers for a 6-speed. An automatic probably be like maybe 400 possibly. Somebody else has made a donation. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Once I get down to your donation, I'll shout you out. Oh, God. All right, what do we got here? I want you in more of Mike's videos. I haven't been in a video with Mike in a long time, so obviously you know that. Mike's kind of doing his own thing. I kind of talk to him every now and again, but that's about it. I don't talk to him all that often. Let's see here. What else? What kind of questions? Andrew, you have a lot of questions. But you won't come up and visit me from Louisiana. Unbelievable. One time I was watching a mechanic changing my spark plugs, and he got up and punched me in the face for just staring at him. You probably deserved it, Andrew. Probably because your name's Andrew, to be honest. I rebuilt a 700R Ford probably 15 years ago, slipping 3-4, very common. I couldn't find a replacement I could afford, so I bought a rebuild kit and a book. I got 20 to 25,000 out of it before I sold it. Yeah, I mean, if you build them right, they last, man. They do last. Where do you get your transmission rebuild parts? I've been told not to buy from Monster Transmissions. I usually get them from Transtar, is where I order a lot of stuff. They used to be local to me, but now they just ship parts in. Hey man, will you build a V3 CTSV? Yes, I will build a V3 CTSV. Contact me on my email at diabloformula@hotmail.com to talk about it if you'd like. But I will build one, you know, I can build one. The worst part of the rebuild was the cleaning. Yes, it is. It is. The cleaning up of everything, the cleaning up of the transmission and all that jazz, that does suck a lot. Are you and Street still on good terms? I remember back in the day when you would work on his... Yes, we are, as far as I know. I've talked to him before, so trying to do an LME 416 with a Maggie and a Kong ported blower. The Maggie is a damn good blower, to be honest. It's a damn good blower. I love Maggie 2650s, amazing fucking blowers. The Kong ported blowers are good too, and I think you can take the Maggies and get them ported by Kong as well, if I remember correctly. Slow C6, 6-speed, awesome. Yeah, that's about normal numbers, all depending on where you're located. Obviously on the East Coast here, you know, you're going to make some good power on the East Coast with the low elevation and stuff here. In California, it made 430. Shit, that's not bad. High elevation and shit. The only reason I'm rebuilding the 1460 is because the 3800 is stupid good daily motor. It is. The 3800 is one of the best V6 motors that GM ever freaking came out with. Other than, well, yeah, even Grand Nationals with 3.8 liters. I'm going to take a guess. The Dodge behind you is there for a trend. No, it's not. It belongs to the other guy that I share the shop with. 700R Ford, don't slip going down the highway. Running 55 and will shift down to third and won't shift back to overdrive until it cools down. Could be a valve. heat valve, if it's not cooled down, the valve could be sticking. If I'm ever in PA, I will make sure to go to your shop and bang on the door, just walk in. I have blue hair and usually wear a Biden 2024 t-shirt. Yeah, that sounds about right. My wife's LT1 427, we're horsepower now, 4L60E is hurt. Well, set it up here and I can rebuild it for you if you want. Almost 200,000 on my Duramax, on the road to 500,000 slowly. Yes, I think my Duramax now has 530,000 miles on it or some junk. What is your favorite Corvette? C5 FRCs. What's up, bro? Gotta go. Much love from Los Angeles. Keep handy company except Andrew. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Are you famous? I don't think so. I don't think I'm famous. I'm 16 and thinking about 2008 Honda Civic Coupe and manual SI. Do you think it is a good choice? It's probably the best choice for a 16-year-old, to be honest. Go buy that motherfucker right now. It's a great car. Honda Civics are amazing cars. Don't let anybody tell you different. If I could, I'd drive a Honda Civic every day of my life and have race cars on the side. What's your thoughts on doing a 10-speed swap in a V? Houston House of Power in Texas successfully did it on a few cars, and even the 5th Gen ZL1. I'm talking to them about doing that on my LSX 5th Gen. I mean, yeah, you can do it. I wouldn't say no. Why though? Are you trying to get better gas mileage out of your Z or something? Like ZL1, you're trying to get better gas mileage? It's a race car. Make it a race car, man. Keep the 6-speed built. You don't even have to build the 6 speeds. The 6L90s will handle 1,000+ horsepower. I've proven that on multiple times. They're good trannies. Like, shit. As long as you don't push them, they're great trannies. Because of some reason, you have a very similar face. Thank you. Put 400,000 on my Freightliner. Yeah, that's nothing on a Freightliner. Just trying to keep Andy entertained. You're doing a good job. Thank you for the donation, Logan. Appreciate it. Favorite car that you do not own? DeLorean. I'd like to have a DeLorean. For super on a live stream. Thank you. Original from Clearfield, PA. We have since moved to Florida. Probably a lot happier down in Florida too, to be honest. I have a 6L80 in my 05 Silverado. Good tranny. Good tranny. How do you feel about classic muscle? Do you think people overvalue 60s and early 70s now? Some of the cars I see online are ridiculous for what they are. It's because the reason why they're up in price is because they're rare. A lot of these muscle cars are rare cars that obviously they don't make anymore. Chevelles, Novas, split bumper Camaros, stuff like that. That's why they go up in value. Just like the Trans Ams and the Firebirds, they don't make them anymore. They haven't made them since, 2002, and they're never going to make them again. So eventually those cars are going to get rarer and going to go up in value. Someone's calling me, but they're just going to have to wait. I just went through Clearfield, picked up into boys. Okay. Any advice on 15 watching to get into cars and learn about it for my future cars, modding and such? Just start. Don't wait for nothing. Just start, man. Definitely got to do more of these live streams when possible. I like them. I like the live streams. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on the live stream, but I'll stay on here as long as questions are coming in. I'll try to answer everything and I'll take a little break. I don't even know what fucking time it is, but I'll take a little break. I got this training torn down. I just got to clean it up and replace a whole bunch of parts in it and stuff, but. As long as the questions keep coming in, I'll continue to answer them. C8 DTC swap in a C7 possible? Anything's possible with enough money. I wouldn't personally do it. Best condition you can create for getting ready to work is just started what? Best condition you can create? I don't understand. I do not understand the question. Almost one. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, I've been on here for an hour. I'll be on here for a little bit longer. Fuck it. Favorite car? DeLorean. Fire content. Thank you. Can we get your opinion on unemployed people that have perfectly able bodies to work? They need to go pound sand or get a fucking job. That's what I think. I can get it like because there's been a point in my life where I got fired and I was unemployed for a while, and I was on unemployment for a while. You know what I mean? But I paid into unemployment. You know what I mean? I paid into unemployment for years and years and years before I was wrongfully fired. I was wrongfully fired. I wasn't fired because of a mistake I made. I was fired because, and we won't go too far into this. It was a local company. I was fired because they just wanted to get rid of me, and they got their use out of me. We'll put it that way. They got their use out of me, and they didn't want to pay me the money they were paying me anymore. So they fired me under false pretenses, and I did file for unemployment, and I did have to go to court because they tried to fight it, and I won. I freaking won because the judge found that I was eligible for unemployment. I went to unemployment court, had a lawyer, paid a lawyer money. I think it was $500 out of Philly, paid him. Great fucking lawyer. I mean, acted like it was a damn murder case. It was funny as hell, to be honest. But I won the unemployment, and I was on unemployment for a little bit, trying to figure out what my next move in life was going to be. This was long time ago. Long time ago. What do you think about mental health? What do you think mental health is declining rapidly these days? It's because, I hate to say it, mental health, in my opinion, is declining because people are raising soft people. What's that saying that they say? Hard times create hard men creates easy times create soft people. Shit like that. You know that saying? I think a lot of that we're going through that phase right now where easy times are creating soft men, and soft men are now going to unfortunately create hard times, which is what's happening right now. The soft men are creating hard times. And I'm not saying all men, but just, the ones that are out there doing it, they're creating hard times, and the hard times are going to reset itself and create strong men again. So, can you buy me a Can-Am? Yeah, sure, man, no problem. I just did a training in my 03 Mazda. Fuck that. And I had to play Ring Around the Bell Housing. I think the one I bought had a different bell housing when I was pulling it. Probably, dude. Some of those trannies are different between models. So when you buy one of those trannies, you definitely have to make sure you buy the right tranny for the freaking engine that you're putting in it. Any suggestions on the first car tip? Honda Civic. Honda Civics are good. If you can find a good, cheap Honda Civic. What were you doing when you were 25? What was I doing when I was 25? Holy shit. I was working for a place called Landis Transmissions in Leola. I worked there for a long time. I was pulling out transmissions. I was pulling out minivan transmissions all day long. All day long I was pulling out minivan transmissions, Dodge Neons, transmissions, all A604s and 413s. I pulled them out. I was pulling 6 or 7 of them, or I was either pulling them or putting them in 6 or 7 a day. I was fast as fuck boy with them. Fast as fuck boy. No shit. Loved them. But I was working there at 25, and I was married, and Zach was born. Or depending on what month. June of when I was 25 and it was June, Zach was born. I was 2004. Let's see what other questions we got here. My 17 Plymouth Neon 3-speed auto slips into third, mainly when it's cold outside. Shifts nice once warmed up. You need a tranny build, buddy. Pistons are probably getting warm, and it's leaking fluid past the drums, and you need a tranny build. 97 should be a 604. A604 transmission, very easy tranny to build. Or you can get a junkyard one, they're cheap. Put diff savers in it though. If you get one, make sure, if you have one built, make sure they put diff savers in that thing. Hopefully it's an automatic. Is it 5-speed? Was it an automatic or a 5-speed? 3-speed, yeah, 3-speed. That's a 3-speed? That's a 413? 97 3-speed? You sure it's a 3-speed? I don't think you're right, dude. I think it's a 4-speed. Do you remember your first car? What got you into cars? I'll answer that question in just a minute because I missed somebody's questions. Can you buy me a Can-Am? Nope. Let's see. All my friends are unemployed and have no motivation to work, and their bodies are in good condition. Well, they're just lazy then, to be honest. My first car was a 1987 Chevy Celebrity, and I didn't know shit about cars. Never even changed the oil on that thing. It was bad. I love that car. It was given to me as a gift. Somebody gave it to me as a gift because I would ride my bike to work. I worked at a newspaper factory when I was before the military, when I was really young, and freaking, I went ahead and I would walk there, and they knew I walked, so they gave me the car for free. I paid for registration, insurance, and stuff on it, and title work, but they gave me the car for free, and I drove the shit out of that car, man. Then I traded it in on a 95, no, 94 Dodge Intrepid. 94 Dodge Intrepid is what I traded it in on. Yeah, that's what I did. Looking good, bro. Last saw you when you and Zach were painting his engine on YouTube video years ago. Which engine? We painted the Duramax engine. That wasn't his engine, but painted that engine. I feel like Andy does not age. Yeah, I fucking age, buddy. Let me tell you. Are you still in touch with Send Steve? I am not in touch with Send Steve. I haven't talked to Send Steve in months. Literally months. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what he's doing. No idea. I don't age. Get the fuck out of here, Andrew. First you tell me you're going to come visit me, and then you're telling me I don't age. Now I know you're bullshitting me. I got a bunch of Snapchats and stuff. Your face looks the same always. Sometimes I guess. I don't know. If there was a car that you wanted to be brought back, what would it be? Personally, GM should bring back the El Camino, and we all know it's not gonna happen. That's a good question. Where are you streaming from? The shop, Jerry. Name the airline for an edit. Repeat the question. If there's a car that could be brought back, I don't know, a Chevelle maybe. I thought Chevelles were pretty cool. Any cars that are overrated in today's time? I think the C8s are overrated, to be honest. I don't like C8s. I think they're ugly. I think if you're going to buy a C8, you might as well buy a Ferrari and get the real power out of it. You can make power with the C8s, but I think PA. I'm streaming from PA, Jerry, Pennsylvania. I think the C8s are very overrated, to be honest. Also, I think porn OnlyFans is contributing to mental health issues. Oh yeah, definitely, because you got these women out there that are showing off their fucking hoo-has for money. And they have, number one, here's the worst part, is you have these girls out there, and listen, if that's how they're going to make money, that's freaking fine, whatever. Let them OnlyFans girls make that money that way and show off their bodies and not respect themselves and stuff. That's whatever. If that's their prerogative, that's their prerogative. Favorite Ferrari is a 430, I think. But with OnlyFans and stuff, yeah, because, you know, these young girls are doing it and they don't have jobs, and they don't work. They just fucking sit at home and have a video camera, point at their hoo-ha and whatnot, you know, making money that way. And, you know, that shit's not going to last forever. And they're not going to have any job skills as a young person other than holding a fucking video camera at their hoo-ha. And they're going to be like, oh shit, I'm 40 years old. I can't do OnlyFans anymore because either it got shut down or whatever the case may be. And they're not going to have any job skills. And they're all going to be feeding off of fucking welfare and disability and all this other bullshit because they have mental health issues because of their young ages of men making terrible fucking life choices. So I don't even subscribe to that shit. I think I'm not gonna pay to see some girl's hoo-ha. I can go to Pornhub and see that shit for free. I'm not gonna pay some girl to see that shit. I do not like sex work at all. They're a disgrace. I mean, everybody has their profession and stuff. I mean, they listen, you gotta do what you gotta do to make money, and I get that. I don't shun them, but they also at the same time have to understand that that's not going to be a life career goal. Yeah, when you're young, your body's looking fucking good. Yeah, go. If you're gonna make money that way, that's just the way it is. You're definitely gonna make money that way. But as you get older, guess fucking what? The shit's gonna go away, and you're gonna be like, oh fuck, I don't know how to flip a burger or do anything or mow the grass. What's the plan for the vet? To finish it. That's the plan. The plan for the vet behind me is to finish it. I used to have a 1975 Chevy Nova 350 with 350 turbo trans and the cold black and it nice. I feel it'd be hard to find a traditional girl these days. since most women feel that OnlyFans is normalized, so they don't question it and feel, and that's very true. And on top of that, social media in general, it's just so fucking easy to find other guys, or even if you're a guy, and to find other girls and cheat on your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. It's so damn easy nowadays. It's so sad because this went from a training tear down to a fucking talk. I have to change the title on it. It's so sad because you got these women out there that are doing things. You got these guys out there doing things because of social media and it being so easy to do it now. It's so normalized. Cheating back in the 50s and 40s and 60s was looked upon as a disgrace. You would be shunned for life for cheating on your husband or cheating on your wife and having an extramarital affair on shit. Nowadays, it's like, oh, you have 5 boyfriends and a husband? Congratulations. They look at it like it's a fucking accomplishment. And it's really not. Yeah, I don't understand why people pay to see women. Yeah, I mean, fuck that. Don't beat around the bush. No man wants to see them ever after 30. Well, I hate to say it. Listen, and this is a sucky thing to say, but the traditional saying goes, women over 30 lose value. They have nothing to offer. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way whatsoever at all. So don't take it that way. I'm just saying in a logical sense, they do lose value because they usually have a kid or two, or they're newly divorced and stuff like that. Where men over 30 they start to get value. They start gaining value because men in their 20s are idiots. Let's be honest. Men in their 20s, or most men in their 20s, not all of them, most men in their 20s are fucking idiots. And they're fucking around and playing games, and they don't have their life together until they hit late 20s, early 30s, and then they start, they're focusing on work and job and money and stuff like that, and they start getting their shit together, and that's how men gain value after 30. They start understanding, shit, I can't be a boy forever. I got to grow up. Where women under 30, obviously they're young, they have nice bodies on them, they're attractive, they look good, they can show off, they can get any man they want, so they use that to their advantage. And once you hit that 30-35 range, they usually, like I said, have a kid with somebody that they're not even with anymore, or they just haven't made good life choices along the way up until that point, and they have no value. No man, most adult men that have a career path going for them and they're really making a life for themselves don't want a woman that has no motivation or no life path that they should have had by now. Like, for example, and I'm not saying that in a bad or a good way, I'm just saying it's logical. Look it up statistically, that's what it is. Like, what is your favorite car that you have owned? 91 Nissan Sentra SER Spec V is my favorite car that I've ever owned. Being 27 now, can confirm. Yes. Yeah. So you understand. You young bucks, you understand. What's your favorite car that you... Oh, I already read that question. Hi, Anthony's Auto Detailing. How are you? All girls have to do is show their tilapia on camera like an easy mode. Life is easy mode. This is true. Well, like I said, they can't do that forever because eventually their fucking tilapia is going to look like a fucking dead sturgeon. If that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense or not. Hey, Andy, is this a live stream about cars or an episode of Dr. Phil? It's a little bit of a combination of both because I'm getting all kinds of different questions here. So I'm getting car questions and I'm getting Dr. Phil questions. So I'm at the point where I'll talk about anything. And you guys deserve it. I haven't been on YouTube for a while. So you guys deserve to hear everything and talk about anything you want to talk about. I'll answer any questions, life questions or car questions. I don't care. You guys deserve it. It's been over 3 months since I've been on the channel. I was trying to think of a way to break back into YouTube, and I decided today would be a live stream day, and you guys would appreciate it. In the beginning of this video, this is going to be on the channel, obviously I'm not going to delete it or anything. In the beginning of the video, you're going to see me tearing down a tranny, but then the rest of the video is going to be just me bullshitting around. Sorry guys, didn't mean to change the live stream to porn and OnlyFans. Nah, Andrew, you're good to go. Let's see. Hey, it's nice to see you here. Do you still do YouTube? What's Zach driving? What's your daily? Zach has a 2004 Grand Prix now. That's his daily. Change the spark plugs on my truck. I noticed. Sorry guys. Yawning. Notice cylinder 8, the exhaust manifold studs were broken. Is there an easy way to get them out? Yes, a welder and a nut. If it's on a Chevy, you can go through the wheel well. Usually the front or the rear or front studs, the bolts on Chevy trucks, 99 and up, they will snap off. And the reason why they snap off is because the flanges flex, and after so many years, it literally just pops the fucking head off. It's hilarious looking. Pops the head off. What you do, you got to take the manifold off most of the time. If you don't want to take the manifold off, one thing you can do is take a nut, weld onto it, and then take a PB blaster while it's still hot and slowly spray the PB blaster on the nut to cool it down, and have that PB blaster soak into the threads of the bolt inside the head, and then take a wrench and slowly crack it loose. If you're a good welder, it only should take one time to do that. If you're a shitty welder, it's probably going to take a couple of times to do that, but it is easier to do it with the manifold off and out of the way. That way you're not dealing with the manifold being in the way and accidentally welding on the manifold and shit like that. So I was born male. I was like, yeah, well, there you go. How much difference would a higher gear diff make for performance? It all depends on what your build is. If it's a supercharged build or a turbo build or something of that nature, you're going to want low gearing because your turbo and your boost, basically boost, you want to be in boost for as long as possible. So you want low gears like a 355 gearing or something, all depending on what vehicle you have. Excuse me. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm fucking yawning. Tells you everything you need to know about me, right? I'm tired all the time. So if you're doing an NA build, you want to go with a lower gear, like a 373 gear. If it's an automatic, if it's a 6-speed or manual setup at all, you want to go with a 410 gear. Or if you're doing strictly drag racing, you want to go with a higher gear ratio, like a 455 or 428 or something, shit like that, whatever gearing. How long have you been on YouTube now? 7 years. Probably I remember back in the day getting hooked on yours and Street Speed 717 video from the Duramaxes to the Corvette and the Firebird. It was all good. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Still remember awesome videos you did when you came back home. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Have you gotten in a car accident at all? If so, how many? I've been in a few car accidents. I've been in a few over the years. I've been in a few. Hi, Mind Blown Watcher. How are you? I think everybody that drives is going to get into an accident eventually. Eventually. Everybody gets in an accident, Ralph. Just keep, I guess, I don't know what else to say about that, really. What other questions do we have here, guys? Let's get some questions out here. Video's going on 1 hour and 23 minutes and 4, 5, 6 seconds. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. With a 2500 stall, what temperature should a 4L60E be running at? Just keep it under, 200. You know what I mean? And honestly, keep it under 200. I think the 4L60 is running like 180 or something with a good cooler. Put a good cooler on it. Make sure you have a good cooler if you have a stall converter. Thanks for the live stream today. We'll be bouncing out of here, but I would like to ask you, what advice in general in life would you give a young man? What advice would I give a young man? I guess the advice, there's a tractor going by, it's going to be fucking loud. Fucking farm tractor. I guess the advice I can give a young man would be focus on what you're fucking doing. Don't let anything get in your fucking way, and do it as young as possible. Don't wait till you're old like me to get into doing shit, because time runs out really, really fast and you just get old, you know what I mean? So get it done young. I mean, not meaning that getting old is a downside of what you can do. Just saying, do it now, you know what I mean? Do whatever you want to do now. Schooling, education. Don't sit on your ass. Don't work for the same company that's paying you $15 an hour just because you like the company. Look at your options and be like, okay, well, I want to make more than $15 an hour. So what do I got to do to make more than $15 an hour? Do I need to leave this company and go to a company that's going to pay me more? Do I need to upgrade my education to get paid more at the company that I'm at? Don't ever turn down a good opportunity, ever. You'll look back and be like, man, I really fucked up. And save as much money as fucking possible. Save as much money as possible in cash. Fuck the banks. I was thinking 2800 stall converter with a street build only, thoughts, ported LSA, heads cam, yeah. And E, yeah. You'll make some good power. Are there any other YouTubers you'd like to watch and then inspire you when it comes to any projects you are doing? I like to watch Do It With Dan. I'm a big fan of Do It With Dan's videos. He was the first YouTuber I've ever watched in my entire life, and it's really ironic because I like hit him up on Instagram and he responds. It's really weird considering I'm a YouTuber, he's a YouTuber. I've got a lot of subscribers, he's got a lot of subscribers, he's very popular. I just never thought I'd actually talk to him in person. He's asked me questions about his Duramax that he was building one time. I was like, oh my God, he's asking me questions about his Duramax. But yeah, I like Do It With Dan. I watched his videos a lot. I watched him back when he had his 600 CBR, and then he bought the '08 CBR, which is what I had. And I really got interested then. He used to run past tractor trailers and swipe them. It was fucking hilarious. I loved it. Holy crap, it's been a while. What's up, friend? What's up, man? Let's answer some more questions here, guys, because I want to keep going. Do you have a dream car? A DeLorean is a dream car. Thank you, Andy. Hopefully we get to see more live streams from you. Take care. Peace out, Girl Scout Andrew. That's fantastic advice. Thank you very much. Facts. Anthony's detailing. Thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely. Don't be afraid to change jobs. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Don't be afraid to change jobs at all, because what happens is you get stuck in a fucking job. Say you're a mechanic and you really like being a mechanic. Yeah, you really like being a mechanic, but the mechanic's job's paying you $10 an hour, hypothetically. You know, I know it's not paying that, but paying you $10 an hour. It's like you're 23, 24 years old. What's there to look forward to? You know what I mean? Like, would you rather be a mechanic, or would you rather grow into becoming an engineer that designs cars and also works on them? Wouldn't that be so much better? Plus, you're making so much more money. Wouldn't you like to be engineer for GM or something of that nature? You know what I mean? I mean, that would be a higher level than just being a plain Jane mechanic. Yeah, you could become a master mechanic and all this other shit, but why be a master mechanic when you can be a engineer for cars and design cars? Be a car designer and do shit like that. Like, that's the Excel I'm talking about. Not I'm a mechanic and then I'm going to become a master mechanic after 20 fucking years of being a mechanic and busting my knuckles. But I love cars. Like, I love cars. I would love to design a custom car. Like, that would be a big dream of mine, is to design a custom car. You know, and like Koenigsegg does, you know, designing custom cars and building new innovative technology. That would be fucking amazing to do. Like Hennessy's, I think they're F7, which only has like, I think it has like an LS3 or LS7 engine or something. But designing the body and designing a driveline and putting an LS engine in it and twin turboing it, making 1,500 fucking horsepower and selling that car to the public as a American supercar, American hypercar. That would be something fucking so cool for me to do. And I think it'd be so fun to do that. I'd have so much fun doing something like that. To have a car that has my name behind it. That's my car. Like, that'd be so fucking cool to do, guys. Like, so fucking cool. Everyone say deuces. I'm not gonna end it yet. Calm down. Oh, what got you seriously into cars? It was just luck of the draw. I joined the Marine Corps and I became a mechanic in the Marine Corps. I came out of the Marine Corps, obviously no mechanics, and I started working for Landis Transmissions and other companies along the way. And my ex-wife, Zach's mom, had a Honda Civic. We started fucking around and modding the Honda Civic and doing, you know, cold air intake and exhaust, and slowly getting into the import world of things and going to car shows and car meets and street racing and, you know, stuff like that back in the day. And that's what got me into cars. I had no interest in cars before the military. I had no interest in mechanics before the military. I didn't even know how to change engine oil before the military. So in essence, the military kind of set me up for 50-50 success, I guess. Yeah, I guess you would say it that way. I noticed in the 80s in my truck, when the fluid gets to temp, like after driving highway for a while, it'll shift hard second, third, and fourth. Have you had a problem like that before? If not, it's not overheating. It just could be, just need to rebuild probably. Probably just needs a rebuild or a service or something, man. It probably just has something stuck. There's probably shit stuck in the valve body. Stuff like that. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hello, Ricardo. Before, I already read that one. Would you build an 05 Crown Vic or a Volkswagen Touareg, whatever, all-wheel drive 2.0? I have to use the other one as a daily. The 05 Crown Vic would be a better build, honestly. How's your son? I've been a fan of yours since Zach had his first car, the gray Tiburon. He's doing good. He works a lot. Works all the fucking time. Andy and the new Godzilla, they gave King Kong your beard. Listen, everybody's got to fucking be like Andy. You know, what can I say? Do you think there are any cars that could have done better in the market if thought things through? For example, like the Pontiac is Pharaoh. They could have actually. There is one car that they could have done better, was the Banshee, the Pontiac Banshee. I think if they would have ran with the Banshee, which became the Trans Am, basically, essentially, the Banshee became the Trans Am. They could have designed the Banshee and made that a production run. That would have been badass, because the Banshee had a lot of really, really fucking cool technology in it, and I think that would have been a badass car. If you guys don't know what a Pontiac Banshee is, go look it up. Pontiac Banshee, bad. They look like Trans Ams in the early 80s, mid 80s. They look like Trans Ams, but they had a shit ton of technology in them, which was really, really cool. Glad to see you live streaming. No problem, man. What's up, Andy? Oh my God, he can't type. I know you can't type. Sorry. I don't even know what the fuck you tried to say. Say it again. I'll read it and then I'll answer it. Any other questions, guys? Any other things you'd like to ask? Bonfire for subs? I burned the whole band place down for a sub. Fuck it. Why are so many shops turning away LS1 cars now? I have an 04 GTO with heads cam LT built in 08 with code start, flashing cell at idle, low speed, and nobody is interested in tuning it. Dude, I'll tune that fucking thing for you. Listen, man, I will tune that car for you. Dan, Do Not Waller, Slaughter. Where are you located? If you have HP tuners, I can send you tunes and stuff like that. Hit me up on email, diabloformula@hotmail.com, and we can talk about it. Or hit me up on Instagram, Diablo Formula on Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram or whatever. Private message me on Instagram, and you know, all depending where you're located, we can go to the dyno, or we can I can write your tunes if you have HP tuners, and you can load up your own tunes. I should be able to fix that for you. It's not a big deal. A lot of people are shying away from the LSs because it's old technology. A lot of these shops are trying to get into the new stuff, you know, to stay relevant to the field is what it is. Me personally, I don't mind working on LS1s still. I think they're a great engine. I have no problem working on them, to be honest, or tuning them or anything. I think Conan means the Fiero. Oh, okay. Yo, you and the boy man, it's been a while. Oh, how are you and the boy man? He's doing good. He's working a lot. What was the banana show like in Okie? I wasn't in Okie, man. But I think I know what you're talking about. With that setup, I made 760 wheel. What? Hold on, stand by. What setup? Repeat your setup, Anthony. Anthony N. Have you ever used SCT tuners? No, I don't. I use HP tuners. I don't use SCT. And now that I can tune 96 and 97 Mustangs, nobody needs SCT anymore anyways. Glad to hear you're all doing good. Thank you, Spooky Booty? Spooky Booty Cayman? That's an interesting name. Thank you. I'm interested what your 760 wheel setup is, buddy. Is that the ZL1 you were talking about? Is that what it was? 760 is not bad, man, for a heads cam. That's not bad. You said I think that's the ZL1 you're talking about. If it was, I don't know. If it was the ZL1 you're talking about, it has heads cam, ported blower. Next mod for the Duramax. The headache rack. I got the headache rack. It's over in the other shop. I need to finish welding it. I fixed my welder. The ported LSA, ported heads cam on E. Yeah, 760 is not bad. Are you on 100% E with a fuel system? Or are you on 50% E, Anthony? Thank you, 636 Melly. Yeah, if you're making 760 on like 50%, 60% E, dude, you're doing fucking good, man. You're doing good. That's damn good numbers. You can definitely get more out of it. I can tell you can definitely get more out of it, Anthony. 100% more out of it. You and Street Speed still friends? Yeah, I mean, I guess we are. We don't hate each other. I mean, I've talked to him already. You know, I've talked to him before. E50, yeah. So you're doing real fucking good. I've seen automatic ZL1s, which just cams make 710, 716 on E on dyno jets. So 760 with heads, you're not doing too bad. You're doing damn good. I think you can make more. Honestly, I think you can make closer to 800, to be honest. How long does it take you to make a video for YouTube? Do you do a lot of video editing yourself, or do you get help? I don't get any help with any of my editing. Nobody edits my videos, or every video that you see on my YouTube channel, none of them are edited by anybody else other than me. I video them, I record them, I figure them out, I edit them myself, I upload them myself. I don't have a staff, I don't have people helping me, none of that shit. So it's all me doing the editing. So every video you watch is me editing, it's not somebody else. You liking the new tacos and Forerunners coming out? Yeah, I like the colors. The colors are cool. The colors are nice, to be honest. I love Nissan and GM, or not Nissan and Toyota's new colors. I love their new colors. They have some of the nicest colors for cars and trucks that I've ever seen in my life. GM's starting to step up to the plate, but GM and Ford need to fucking get their shit together when it comes to colors for vehicles, because dude, the import market's killing it right now when it comes to neat, different colors on vehicles. They're fucking killing it right now with their different tans and greens and blues and fucking beautiful colors. Beautiful colors. Nardo grays and shit. It's like, I mean, I think that's where GM and Ford are fucking, show me a crack rock. No, I don't have any. Thank you very much. I think if GM and Ford wake up a little bit and start like putting out these really, really cool colors, I think people would buy more vehicles from them, to be honest. What other questions do we have? I think I'll go on this for another like 10 minutes maybe. We're at 1 hour, 37 minutes, 32 seconds. Unless questions start piling the fuck in all of a sudden, I'm probably going to end in about 10 minutes, probably end this thing in 10 minutes and upload it, or have it uploaded. We appreciate your hard work and dedication. Always enjoy your vids, real wholesome content. I try, buddy. Show us the D-Max and Ghost. Ghost is covered up in the other shop. D-Max is outside. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really in the mood to walk around, to be honest. That'll be in a regular video maybe, not a live, you know. So I do apologize for not walking around and showing you stuff. I do apologize for that. Do you have a funny story you could share about working on a vehicle? Glad to see you're back, Andy. Thank you very much. A funny story. Funny story. Bro, he's tired. Let him sit. Yeah, let me sit, man. The fuck? I should be making more, but I live in Colorado. How many burritos does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I don't fucking know. Where's your son? My son's at work. Please say hello, Mohammed. What is up, Mohammed? How are you, Mohammed, doing? If you could bring back one car that is discontinued for a revival, what would be a DeLorean? Fucking DeLorean, man. I love DeLoreans. A funny story. I'm still thinking about a funny story. I didn't forget about you. DeLorean for a discontinued car, though. I guess it wouldn't be a discontinued because it was never discontinued. It was basically fucking shut down, per se. I'm from Arabic. I didn't know Arabic was a country. Arabia, maybe? Or an Arabic country you're from, I'm assuming? Glad you're watching from across the pond. If you could answer that or you look at that one. Very nice. I have so much respect for you now. It's not easy to do all the work, recording, editing. Yeah, it isn't, man. That's probably why I took a break from it for a little bit, was because I was busy doing other stuff. Excuse me. Talking, I'm yawning because I'm talking so much. What do you think about Mustangs? The new Mustangs are badass, honestly. The new 5.0s, the Coyotes are good engines. They make a shit ton of power. What's his job now related to his MOS? He works on airplanes, actually. He fucking works on airplanes. His job in the military is computers. He works with computers in the military. And he works on planes in the real world. And he loves both things of what he's doing. He loves working on planes. He loves working in the military. So he eventually does want to get into a civilian job that replicates his MOS in the military, with computers and networking and stuff like that. So he's 19. He's going on 20 here. He's gonna freaking, he's got some time. But I keep trying to tell him, like, listen, man, get the ball rolling here, because before you know it, you're 30 years old and you're still working on airplanes. Not that he doesn't like it, it's just he can do better, and I want him to do better. Have you ran into builds where customers ran out of money and unexpected problems came up and you're stuck with money invested into their cars? Seems like a risky business. Yes, there's been times where I've ran into issues like that, but it always works its way out, to be honest. Plan on shooting for 800 wheel. Is it doable on an LSA, or should I be considering a Whipple Pro Charger? I have a customer right now that makes 900 wheel on a heads cam ported LS with a lot of fucking boost, LSA with a lot of boost. So yes, it is very possible to do it. Don't even think that you can't. You definitely can get 800 very, very easy. Fuel system, I would do a fuel system, more boost, and full E85. So like a 4 Innovations fuel system, Anthony. I would do that. Dual pump setup or triple pump setup, 1000cc injectors, and as much boost as you can run. You can run, I mean, you're pushing the LSA at 16 pounds, but you can run 16, 17 pounds out of it, but it's pushing it. It's definitely pushing it. But you can do a Maggie on that LSA too if you really want to. You put a Maggie on it. I think they make them for LSAs, or for LS3 style engines, I'm assuming. A Pro Charger is definitely going to make you a shit ton of power. Whipple's definitely going to make you a shit ton of power. But you still, there's a lot, I think there's room on the table for the LSA, to be honest. Sounds like he's got a good future ahead of him. Yes, he does. He has a very good future. Hopefully he's retired by fucking 45, because I'm 45 and I wish I was fucking retired. So that's my game plan for him. I'm hoping he can get all of his ducks in a row at an early age, and be retired by 45 and live off of a freaking passive income. You know what I mean? Of something maybe he invented, and something I don't fucking know. That'd be cool as shit. Hope you're doing well. I'm here. I'm still breathing, Robert Mercer. So I guess that would be well in my book. Oh man, that guy Video Bob in Vegas has converted over 50 DeLoreans to time ships. I cringe over him reducing their numbers. What do you mean time ships? I'm gonna have to look that up, because I don't know what you're talking about. Mind blown watcher. I'm gonna have to check him out and see what you're talking about, because now I'm kind of interested. I know there's a company in Vegas or California that bought a lot of overstock or OEM parts that were still left, that wasn't destroyed by the Ireland or Scotland or wherever the factory was, of DeLorean parts. They bought a lot of DeLorean parts, and they have a shit ton of them in a warehouse stock. And I think there's talk about somebody trying to rebuild or put together DeLoreans from all those individual parts, reassembling DeLoreans and then selling them for like $100,000 fucking dollars or some dumb crazy shit. What happens to time slip? Oh, okay, time slip ones. I mean, it is an iconic vehicle, and the time slip is an iconic vehicle as well. And for them to take 50 of them and convert them into there, I mean, yeah, it's a rare car, but the movie made the car. Like, nobody would even know about DeLoreans if it wasn't for the damn movie, honestly. They made them in 81, 82, 83, and 84. And the DeLorean in Back to the Future really is what did it. I mean, in my personal opinion. And I know it is cringy that they reduced the numbers by 50, but I mean, they're making it into something that's memorable as well. And the time slip cars were cool, and they're an iconic car as well. You know what I mean? They're an iconic car as well. So, Video Bob makes replica movie cars, and the Back to the Future DeLorean is one of them. Okay, I see. I think he means converting regular DeLoreans into the machines from the, yeah, I got that, guys. Thank you. But, yeah. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, what other questions do we have? Maybe I'll let this go for a 2-hour live. Fuck it. I got 15 minutes. It's an hour and 45 minutes in, buddy. We'll end it at 2 hours. My little 2-hour break today. Talking to you guys. You guys deserve it, honestly. You guys deserve a 2-hour freaking video on YouTube, to be honest. What's for lunch? Nothing. I'm talking to you guys right now. Who's going to buy me lunch today? Cash App, Diablo Formula Racing. Fuck it. I'll be cringy. I don't care. Who's buying me lunch? Oh, would you work on a 65 C10? Yeah, I could. You still work on Crossfire? You still work? I never worked on Crossfires. I know what you're talking about, but I never worked on them. Do you know the difference between the 2-door and 4-door Broncos? Yeah, one has 2 doors. The other one has 4 doors. I got really excited when the Broncos were brought back, but was upset when I heard about the engine issue. Normally, I'm a GM guy. I like the Broncos. I think the Broncos are really, really cool trucks. The old Broncos. These new ones are cookie cutters. They're basically putting out a vehicle with a restamped name and trying to sell it under their name. They're not trying to sell it to what the Broncos used to be. The Broncos, back in the day, the Broncos and Bronco 2s were V8 mud and monsters, as you know. And nowadays, you put them in an inch of mud, the engines blow up and they get stuck. So I don't like the fact that GM, Ford, or any other company out there rebrands a car with an old style name from the 60s, 70s, 80s to try to make sales. And that's, in my opinion, that's all the car companies are doing, because they're running out of ideas. So they're like, well, let's just bring back the Bronco, or let's just bring back the Chevelle, or let's just bring back the Nova, or let's just bring back the fucking whatever that has been gone for 20 years, to try to reinvigorate an older generation that used to have one back in the day to buy the new version for tens of thousands of dollars that they're not worth, to be honest. A lot of these cars are not worth the money that they're charging for them. They really ain't. Highway robbery. Tell you what. Crossfires. I never worked on a Crossfire. I know what you're talking about, though. Why would you ask that? Never worked on one of those. Any other questions, guys? We're going to go for another 12 minutes here almost. If you'd like to donate to my lunch fund, it's Diablo Formula Racing on Cash App. If you'd like to donate to my lunch fund. Totally agree. Hate that the naming of the new Ford Lightning. I haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, I did. It's an electric vehicle. Bullshit. That's so bullshit. They should have never named it Lightning. That's not a Lightning. The fucking Ford Lightning was a badass supercharged fucking 5.4 engine, I think is what it was. And now they have this fucking electric piece of junk out. Fuck that. I'm sorry. No way in hell. Would you have liked to have been born earlier and enjoy older cars? Nah, not really. I mean, it doesn't really matter when you're born. You can enjoy cars from any era, other than the future, obviously, until you get there. From the past, that really doesn't matter. Now, it would have been cool to be born back in the days where the 40s and 50s and 60s, when they were drag racing on the street, you know, and car cruisers were a big thing. You had Chevelles and T-buckets running around, you know. That was cool shit back then. You know, people do that nowadays, but cops shut that shit down so fast. It's so bad. Like, how's your son's build going? We haven't started yet. He's actually been enjoying the car and driving the Integra, so we haven't started on the build because we don't want to. He wants it for the summer, so we're probably gonna start in the winter. El Camino, if they bring back an El Camino, that'd be pretty cool, but they better design it right. Honestly, it would probably look like a ute if they bring it back. It would probably look like a fucking ute. Even the military has the lightnings. Holy shit. Imagine paying $32,000 for $137, 137 horsepower Chevy. Yeah, imagine. I don't necessarily hate the truck itself and get the connection because it's electric, which is true, but that is at 100%. Not what the Lightning is. This is a basic work truck. Yeah, and I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%, man. Who's texting me? No one's texting me because no one loves me. 10 minutes, guys. I'm going to stay on this for another 10 minutes, make it an even 2-hour thing for you guys to put up, for everybody to watch later on if they want to watch. I'm glad you're doing tremendous, Andy. Love you. How's work going? Work's going good, Rob. I'm doing good. I'm still breathing. Still breathing. Still have a roof over my head. Still have food in my belly, and a beer every now and again. So I'm okay. It could be better though. It could be better. It could be better if somebody bought me lunch. It's funny as shit. I gotta like feed off of that now. I gotta feed off of that shit now. Lunch send. I appreciate it. If anybody else wants to contribute to the Diablo Formula Racing Lunch Fund, Diablo Formula Racing on Cash App, I can go over here to fucking Slice of Italy and buy a freaking pizza for my lunch and maybe a soda. All depending on if I get enough of funds for my lunch fund. I should do this like once a week and just have like an open lunch fund for DFR. That'd be funny as shit. What's your favorite LEDs for headlights? Last Fit is a good one. Excedo is a good one. I've worked with a lot of different LED brands, guys, and they're all good. They're all good. All the companies that have sponsored me on LEDs, I'm actually getting another set of Last Fits in the mail here soon. They're all very good. They're very good. I've never had any issues with any of them. They're all equally great companies. Thank you for you and your son's service. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Andy, does buying your lunch mean we get a photo of that amazing beard? I mean, you can just screenshot this right now in the live, and then you have a photo. Yeah. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I'm hopping off here, guys, in 8 minutes. Send those Diablo Formula Racing Cash App lunch funds in. And, yeah, where's my photo? Said screenshot it, man. Fucking screenshot it. Only Beers. That's going to be my new site. Only Beer. Only Beers is going to be my new site. Are you and 717 still friends? I get that question a lot. And yeah, I guess we are still friends. We just don't talk like we used to. That's all. We've grown apart. He's doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing. Stuff like that. Do you have any RC trucks and cars? No, I do not. I never really got into that stuff. Glad to see you, brother. How's the Duramax builds coming soon? Duramax is doing good. A couple builds coming soon. Trying to figure out what I'm doing, you know. Last Fits are amazing. Just got some switchbacks. I have switchbacks. I have switchbacks. I love them. Last Fit's good, man. I don't know what video builds I'm going to be doing, to be honest. I was thinking about doing some dyno videos for you guys, but we ended up just tuning the 2021 ZL1. We ended up tuning the thing, and I never got video of it, to be honest. Put it on Instagram, though. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing, there's a video of it there. Why do you keep calling me Bobby? What do you think the future of cars is? Future of cars is going to be if gas and diesel disappear. It's going to be electric. Hydrogen and electric. You're 100% right. Hydrogen and electric. Hydrogen would be a better option than electric, to be honest. Because hydrogen is just fucking water, basically. It's hydrogen is water. Been a long time. Ahmad, we've taken donations for lunch. Diablo Formula Racing at Cash App. If you want to donate for lunch today. Heard life happens type event. Missed those days of content. It was great. It was great. Back in the day, man, the content back in the day, guys, was amazing. Amazing. I need to get some Last Fits, still have halogens. Yeah, get rid of them damn halogens, Logan. You don't want them damn things. What gear? What's your blue power tool set? Don't recognize. Oh, Cobalt. Cobalt. Yeah, somebody actually mentioned that. I was wondering why I say Cobalt. I love Cobalt fucking tools. I fucking love Cobalt. They need to sponsor me. I'm a big fan of their electric guns, and let me tell you, I use the shit out of them, and they freaking work. And they're cheap. They're not expensive, which is very nice. And you have lifetime warranty on them, which is also nice. So if you break a screwdriver, you take it back to Lowe's. They sell them at Home Depot or Lowe's, I think. I think Lowe's they sell them at. But Milwaukee's good. Don't get me wrong. Milwaukee's a good one. But you can take it right back to Lowe's. They fucking like, here you go. My air gun, I don't know if you can see it. Where's my air gun? My air gun right there? That 1/2 inch? That fucker broke over COVID. It took me a while to get in contact with them. But once I got in contact with them, they sent me a reference code. I went to Lowe's. They gave me a fucking new one. Just like that. I bought a new one. No, that's what happened. They bought a new one, and they refunded my money for the old one. It was freaking amazing. I swear by them. Good. Where's it at? Where's my finger? Good stuff right there. Cobalt, good stuff. Current mileage on the truck now. 530, I think. 531 or something. Do you plan on returning to YouTube? This is my start. Where has Senate Steve been? I don't know. I have no idea where that guy's at. He's doing his own thing, I guess. What is the best rebuild kit for a 4L60E? Get one on Amazon, dude. You can buy rebuild kits on Amazon for fucking dirt cheap. Clutches, steels. It's called a master kit. Trying to get people to use your mechanic wisdom. What would Andy do? For what? Give me an example. Sorry, some reason when I type brother, it keeps putting Bobby. Spell check, man, spell check. Had to put spaces for it to work. That's weird that you type in brother and it comes up Bobby. Spell check, man. Come on, turn your spell check off. Yeah, but for the rebuild, go to Amazon, buy a master kit. It's called a master kit. It's going to have steels. It's going to have everything in it. It's going to have your bands in it. Everything you need. Coning is secret Hank Hill. Damn autocorrect. The Hunter, you got a Sugon? Sugon? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Bobby, look channel. Thanks. Propane or charcoal? For what? My car is 512. I'm afraid of these. Oh. So in that case, you're gonna do one. You want to do upgrades too, like servos and pinless accumulators. Propane and propane accessories. I don't deal with propane. Business going strong like before. You know, it's slowing down, but I'm slowing it down because I want it to slow down. I'm only one guy. Suck on these balls. Suck on these balls. You mean suck on these balls, Hunter? That boy ain't right. I want to slow the business down, to be honest. I want to slow it down. I have some other plans. So tell me you don't watch King of the Hill without telling me you don't watch. I don't watch King of the Hill, to be honest. I really don't. We're almost down to 2 minutes left in the chat here in the live that I'm doing. So again, if you want to donate lunch fund, Diablo Formula Racing on Cash App. Donate a few dollars for the lunch fund because I'm going to go have lunch. I think we went over his shiny head. Yeah, it did go over my shiny head. When do we get to know your other plans? Eventually. I've got a dream that I want to do. Who's standing behind you? Nobody's standing behind me. Made me look, huh? When do you get to know these broccoli? Eventually. I just popped a gas station pill. Got my bird pumpkin. What the fuck, guys? Like for example, wisdom with actually getting a good mechanic. Look for good deals on parts. Yeah. What other questions do we have here, guys? How's your son doing? He's doing great. Thanks for asking. He's enjoying his full-time job, and he's enjoying the military career as well. So he's doing good. We got about a minute here, guys. Duramax burnout and the return video. Welcome back. We got about a minute. We've been on here for 2 hours. Skylar's doing good too. Burnout. We're not doing a burnout. We're not doing no burnouts. Do a wheelie. We're not doing a wheelie. How difficult is a clutch job in a WS6? Thinking about buying one, but the seller says the clutch slips. It's easy as fuck if you have a lift. Easy as fuck. It's good to see you, man. Glad you're doing well. Yada, yada, yada. Scrolling through starts and your live popped up. Take care, man. Thank you. If you want to donate to the lunch fund, it's Diablo Formula Racing at Cash App. We're going to be getting off of here in about 10 seconds or so. Or we'll be ending it here shortly. And within the next minute, we're going to be ending it. Any vehicle doesn't matter. Burn out, burn out, burn out. Well, guys, I think we're going to end this. Sorry for not doing a burnout. But we're going to get out of here. It's been 2 hours. I've got on here. We've got some good stuff in the beginning of the video. And obviously at the end. So hope you guys all have a good day. I'm going to have to figure out how to end this because I don't know how to end it. Maybe I have to press on it. Let's press on it. That's a share. How do I fucking end this? What's this? That's a live stream. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's pinned to live stream. What's this? Start a poll? No, I don't want to start a poll. How the fuck do you end this shit? Oh, X. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to head out of here. Thank you. If you've made a donation for Lunch Fund, Alba Formula Racing on Cash App, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Other than that, we're gonna start doing some things here and enjoying stuff. So, yeah, it's a C7. All right, guys. Peace out. Girl Scout.